Alrighty then, good afternoon all you fantastic people, Silver Dragon here, coming at you with a little update for X4. Now, I had posted something a while back about doing some more of this lovely game, and unfortunately, well, some things kind of changed in a way. Namely, COVID basically made it so that my new relationship was stuck working from home constantly. And I'm basically the source of her sanity throughout the day. So that plus work has basically eaten up any of the spare time I have. That being said, even this right now is being recorded on a laptop and a very shitty headset mic. So that's why this probably sounds like absolute crap compared to usual. But hey, that's all those sacrifices that we make. So that being said, uh, having the setup that I have here right now is the main reason why I haven't been able to really continue and do anything. Just I don't have the stuff here, and I've just been ridiculously busy because of everything else going on, sadly. So that being said, this Wednesday coming up here, I should finally have a little bit of free time where I will be able to do. I'm hoping to see if I can get at least one or two. I don't know, maybe I'll cut it into like hour-long chunks. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll do like little hour-long chunks and then just stop and start it and try and compact everything I can into hour-long kind of sections. And then maybe do like 2 or 3 of them. And that'll be my Wednesday. And also my freaking throat is apparently going a little bit. Ugh. God. Ah, well. It's the weirdest thing. It's always like, oh no, I have COVID. Oh no, I have COVID. And then you wake up in the morning and you're fine. And you feel perfectly fine. It's like, what the hell? But hey, that's what we live with right now, apparently. But yes, that being said, I am of course going to be using the brand new build because that's the one where the save files are no longer corrupted. Likewise, I'm going to have to make sure to actually back up the save files more often. Now, one interesting thing I know as I'm flying here, if I steer to the right, it actually banks to the right now. I don't have to do that myself. Same thing if I go to the left. This is only while you actually have thrust enabled, which is quite nice. Likewise, there's a whole lot of different features that have been added in with the big 4.0 update that's going to be coming out with the Cradle of Humanity, including, what was it here? Volumetric fog was a major one. What else did we have? Transaction log, detailed breakdown of incoming and outgoing transactions, message system for important communications from NPCs, a lot of different additions for marking mark as hostile option in the interaction menu, fire authorization overrides, just a whole lot of different additions, improvements, improved cock presence and behavior, improved behavior of pirates hacking station storages, and so on and so forth. Not to mention, they actually greatly improved a lot of the fleet systems as well. So if I go in here, under my properties, and again, apologies if I sound like absolute shit. Nothing I can do about that here, unfortunately. So if I select these guys, I can actually go, rather than the old options of, assist, defend, attack, they've actually defined them a lot more. So we have defend commander, so whoever I right-click. So if I right-click on the Castillo Sentinel here, I can have them defend commander, alpha. So that should... and he's gone. So whatever you select, you then right-click on the, in this case, the Castillo, and assign him as the commander. In this case, these two are now assigned to defend him. Likewise, I could take another 2 of these, right-click on him, and have them intercept for him. So that way, 2 ships are defending for this ship, and 2 are now intercepting for it. That way, 2 will actually defend it if he becomes under attack because somebody's harassing him. The other 2 will actually turn around and intercept the target. So this is much more descriptive, much easier to because actually I was looking up what the definition for each of these commands was because I wasn't sure myself. I was just setting every single one of them to basically assist the commander. Or defend the commander perhaps, but did it actually defend him? And so on, or just defend. Or the same thing for attack with commander, and so on. These were not the most descriptive commands, and now it's a hell of a lot better. Likewise, mimic a commander's behavior. So if I order 1 to trade, I should be able to basically have an entire trade fleet, essentially. So I could actually, let me try doing that, because now I have an idea here. And these are the kind of things that I will probably do later. But let me just go ahead and select all of these guys and have them. I guess I'll have to just do it from these individuals then. Let's go remove all orders, remove all assignments. So, for example, do I have any that are sitting, any other traders that are basically sitting around doing nothing? No. No, I do not. But my thought process here, let me actually test it with, because you're actually doing something, aren't you? Yes, you are. What can I test this with? What is your default orders right now? So he's using Tater right now, and he is doing his job. So I don't really want to interrupt him, but one thing I'm going to want to test is essentially assigning a bunch of traders to a main trader captain, per se, and then assigning individual, like, fighter units to each of those individual traders. That way we have an entire fleet of traders, but with fighters as additional subgroups. Now, I'm not sure. Actually, we can somewhat test that out right now, just because I'm really curious now if this will actually work. So, let's select you. I will say mimic the commander's orders. So this would be basically what I would be doing. And then in that subgroup, I want to see if I can do this. Defend Commander Alpha. And now I have a subgroup for that command. Ooh, it works. Ooh, it actually works. Ooh, 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 that's good. Ooh, that's very good. That is very spicy. That is going to make fleet construction very useful, or much easier and less cluttered. Like, basically, all of these big, like, Hermes Sentinel trade fleets that I can now combine all of those into one fleet. All of them into one massive fleet. Now, the one thing I have to guess at this point is, will they be able to do the same Tater trade? Or will they just do their own regular trade, like plain vanilla trade script? So there's going to have to be some testing done with that to see, you know, how well a mimicked trade fleet would work, per se. Like, I don't necessarily want them all trying to go to the same station to trade the same goods, mimicking the trader in that way. But it would be nice to have them all linked up into one large fleet. So whether or not that'll actually work or not, we'll figure that out another time. But regardless, hopefully Wednesday I will have the time to dive right in on that and get some stuff recorded, and we'll see how things go. And hey, on the plus side of things, most of the actual construction work, at least on the main building here, is now done. So if I go onto there quickly, plan, build, not only is everything back to what it was, fully constructed, plus additional storage, but I also have a full workforce this time around, because I was like, screw waiting like literally 200 some hours for, like, seriously, they need to increase the rate at which workers are gained. It's not like I'm asking for 8, you know, if this was like in the millions or something, like this would be basically 8 billion workers, then yes, I could imagine it, you know, taking as long as it does. But with the fact that we have more than enough resources, like, at least, you know, throw some bonus resources or something in there to get a multiplier to get more workers, because it's ridiculous how much you need. And actually, we need more workers even. We do need more workers, so I probably will... Actually, no, let's do that right now. Let's do that right now because I can. Station configuration. Let's quickly slap... Do I have another spot here that I can do this? I thought I did. Apparently I have not added one here. I'm not going to throw that there. I'm just going to put one right here, though. Is that even going to fit there, though? Whoops. It's freaking out a little bit. Again, I'm using a laptop for this, so if it decides to die on me, then, well, shit. Alright, let's do this quickly. You know what? I'll just copy you. Copy that sequence. Just add it on down here. Rotate this around a little bit. And I don't quite like how this one's kind of here, but you know what? I'm just going to remove this. There we go, because I only really need one of them right now. Oh, but let me... Can I cancel that? Crap. Fine, I'll do this then. Yes, discard current module change. And of course it forces... Because I can't just cancel one. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. Because that would be too easy. Now, wouldn't it? Right. And here I am actually recording a whole-on thing now where I'm just like, no, I just want to do one more thing. Just one more thing. Just one more thing. Copy sequence. Hello. Down here, please. Thank you. Thank you. Remove you. Remove the defense bridge right now. Actually, you know what? It's on the end of it, so we'll leave it alone. And we'll confirm that for now. And actually, I need to assign my builder. No, I don't want to build ships. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, don't go back then. Ah, if it's not one thing, it's another. Clearly, I need more practice at this again. Assign or hire builder. Of course, I want my elephant. Not enough resources to build. That is what it is. It's not going to be difficult for that. Quite literally. Information. Accept the estimate for station construction, which is practically nothing. This has also gone down again, so I gained another 5 million. So fantastic. Ooh, I'm actually close to the, what is that, 1 billion credit mark, which will be quite nice. Ooh, I actually have 5.4 million due in trades. Ooh, fantastic. So yeah, there's a lot I need to experiment with the new update, and generally screw around with. And of course, now I gotta wait for this to construct and see how ridiculously long it's gonna take for me to get 130 odd bloody workers. Probably way too long. Far too long. Seriously. Like, there's gotta be a better way to boost, like, you know, allow me to throw some, like, a credit incentive or something. You know, some luxury goods. Anything to boost workers. Hell, let me literally freaking, you know, shoot ships, capture people, and bring them here as slave labor or something. I don't know. Just give me some way to increase the workflow or worker flow into this base, because that's just, it takes way too damn long for that to happen. And actually, every base that I had, actually, this was the only one that had workers anyway, or had space for workers. This was the only one that gained workers. But regardless, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully the quality wasn't too terrible, considering, again, I'm recording this on a laptop with a very shitty mic. And I will see you all, hopefully on Wednesday. Till then, have a great one.